Pala miniature, the name refers to the miniature painting which developed under the rule of Palas in Bihar and Bengal region. Palas were the last great patron of Buddhism, and they founded certain Buddhist monasteries, and they renovated also certain Buddhist monasteries. These Buddhist monasteries became the center of the miniature painting, and this miniature painting is known as Pala miniature. So Pala miniature is characterized by Buddhist themes. So all the forms and the images what we find in Pala miniature are associated with Buddhism. And Pala miniature essentially represent what is known as manuscript illumination. Manuscript illumination. Manuscript refers to the handwritten books, and manuscript illumination refers to the illustrated version of a manuscript. So, in several Buddhist monasteries like Nalanda, Vikramshila, Buddhist text representing manuscript because they were written manually were created, and at the same time some of their pages were illustrated. So sometimes we also use the term manuscript illustration. So Pala miniature painting is essentially manuscript illumination representing illustrated manuscript associated with Buddhism. And these manuscript illumination represent the palm leaf miniature. We don't find any paper miniature from this period. So Pala miniature represent palm leaf miniature and one specific format, what is known as Pothi format. So I'm throwing some light on Pala regarding its typical characteristics, what is known as Pothi separately. Take a look. So I have said that under Pala, the miniature is a palm leaf miniature. And palm leaf miniature refers to the miniature whose surface is palm leaf. So palm leaf were dried and cut into a specific shape, and that shape is this. That shows horizontal shape, somewhat like this, not vertical. And on this dried, cut into a specific shape, palm leaf piece, text were written in columns. Suppose like this. Suppose this is one column with text written. Suppose this is second column, text written. The third column, text written. And these texts were written in black. And this way, so many pieces of palm leaves were used to write the text. And on this side of the piece of palm leaf, a string hole created. And this string hole was used for inserting a string or a thread, and this was used for binding purposes. So suppose this is piece 1. This way piece number 2, piece number 3, piece number 4, 5, and so on were used for writing text in black. And certain pieces of these palm leaves were illustrated. Sometimes a particular column was illustrated, somewhat like this I show. Suppose this is second piece. In second piece, this is a hole for binding purpose, one column text, and rest is painting. And this painting is miniature, a small format representing the Buddhist themes, because this text, these manuscripts were Buddhist, so religious in character. And when writing of the text was completed, so this was bound. And for binding purposes, a wooden cover was used. So 2 wooden cover was used, one at the top and one at the bottom. And sometimes the inside of the wooden cover also painted. So inside of the top, that is this, and inside of the bottom, that is this. And in between, these palm leaves were placed, and in the wooden cover also, the similar kind of hole were created, and a thread or the string was inserted, and this was bound. This format known as Pothi format. Pothi literally is book. And Pothi format was a format what we find in the early phases of medieval times. Now, coming back to the trends, I have come to know that Pala miniature painting represent manuscript illumination in Pothi format, representing religious themes. These themes are Buddhist themes, and they were created in some famous monasteries such as Nalanda in Bihar, Vikramshila in Bihar, under the Palas, and during the period 11th, 12th century CE.